So if you already are a subscriber, you may know that I have been doing a series for the past few months to where I basically moved my collection. It used to be in an old room, now it's in this room. That is almost done. Next Sunday will be the finale for that. It'll be completely done. I'm going to show you everything, where everything's at, all that. But with that, we need a new series to take over the Sunday slot that we can progressively work on throughout a few months or just a couple weeks, how long it takes. We're gonna need something to fill that void. And something I have always wanted to do, before I was even an anime fan, before I was really into anime, I was a big Star Wars fan, and something big with Star Wars, kind of like anime, is cosplay. And cosplay is not an easy task because, yes, it's very easy if you just want to do it with your friends and hang out and everything. You can just get a cheaper one and you can all cosplay as whoever, and it's very fun. But I'm not really that way. I'm not somebody that can just go out and hang out with their friends and have a good time and everything. Whenever it comes to doing something creative and everything like that, I'm very specific on how I want it done, and I want it to be done well. And I also have another problem whenever it comes to cosplay, specifically anime cosplay, because as you may notice, I don't really have a lot of like male characters that I'm a big fan of. Sure, I could do like Eren from Attack on Titan, or like maybe Tanjiro, or one of the Hashira or whatever, but I'm really not like a muscular guy, so I really can't do that. But I'm also not going to cosplay as a girl, so I've found an alternative that we can do. So there has been a type of cosplay that I have seen for years, and I think it is so cool because it actually takes some kind of skill to do, and it also is very adorable, and I think it would look so cool if done right. And that is this. I'm going to show you two of them here. First of them is Rin here from Laid Back Camp. This is basically like a mascot outfit. It's got a really big head, it's got little short stubby arms, and then a big body that's like not like body size, it's like bigger. And I like that. It's got really big shoes and everything. I like that. It's adorable. It's not necessarily something to where like, if you can't like mess up the makeup or anything like that. It's just like if you nail the outfit once, then you just put it on and you're done. And that is what I want to do. And like the movement in this stuff. Like here's one from Amelia from ReZero that they made. Now these are normally like official mascots they will make to advertise these shows. And this one is adorable where she goes up to the little Subaru cardboard cutout. It's amazing. I love these. And I want to make one. And the problem with this is I, for one, don't know how to sew. That's going to be a learning experience that we're going to share together, is me learning how to sew. Number two, I've never worked with the foam that is required to make these things. And I did try to make something similar to this once out of cardboard, and it did not work. The reasoning why is because cardboard is kind of a box, and this is more of a rounded shape. So I've done some research. What you do is you get this type of foam, which in next part, when we do more of this, I'm going to get a bunch of that foam and I'm going to kind of show you the process of this. This is just an introduction basically. But we're going to get a bunch of that foam. We're going to make the head. We're going to make the body. And I think with the body, we're going to have to make like kind of a cage almost that'll go around so that it kind of has a form. With the head, it can just be like one solid piece of foam with a hole for my head. But with the body, it's obviously got to fit my entire body and have like armholes and stuff. So that will have to make like a cage and stuff, and then obviously making the exterior like clothing and everything. So it's going to be a long process, and there's going to be multiple steps of like how we want to design it. Do we want to make the eyes more like the Rin, or do we want to make it more like the Amelia? A bunch of different things that we got to figure out. Fabric, everything like that is multiple steps that we'll take. So I'm going to kind of explain how this series is going to go and how we're going to do it. Then I'm going to answer a few other questions that you might be asking, as of when it's going to be done, when is my like goal for that, and who we're going to do. Stay tuned for that. But first up, how is this series going to work? So normally what I would do with the anime collection moving thing is I would do it every Sunday. Skip a few Sundays if I wasn't in town or something, but for the most part, every Sunday. That is not going to be as easy with this because I'm going to be having to order parts of it and obviously making some of that off screen. So it might be 2 weeks between parts. It might be 1 week. It's going to be up in the air kind of on what we do. It's kind of be, we might get one Sunday, there might not be one the next Sunday, and then there might be one the following Sunday, or maybe 2 weeks gap. We don't know. But it will be on Sundays, and I will try to get them out as soon as possible because I am going to try to finish this. I would like to finish it by Anime Central, which is in May. But the ultimate goal is to take it to Anime NYC in August. That gives us about 7 months to do this. I don't see why we couldn't. What I'm imagining is that we make Mark 1, like the Iron Man reference, we make Mark 1 of this and we figure out if it works. Because I'm assuming there's going to be things that I'm not expecting to go wrong in the process of making this, that I am not aware of. And when we get it completed, then we'll realize, okay, this needs to be changed, this needs to be changed, this needs to be changed. We'll make Mark 2 for actual use and taking it to actually use it. So before I'm going to talk more about kind of my process and my ideas for it, I want to tell you who I'm going to do. And this was a hard process because I thought, well, Nezuko from Demon Slayer, since I have the big plushie, that would be cool. I even thought about a few other characters, like maybe I do Kanan from Love Live. I'm a big Love Live fan, like Kanan a lot. I could do that. I could do a Honoka, since Honoka is basically like, iconic in the Love Live community. You really can't go wrong with doing Honoka. I've also thought about Freerin. Freerin is kind of like very popular right now and everything. I thought that would be cool. There was other ones like doing like a quintuplet or doing Chizuru from Rent a Girlfriend. All of these were good ideas that I thought would work, and it would be cool to do those. And maybe after we get this first one done, we can do like one-offs, because I know I'm gonna have to make multiple versions of this one, because like I said, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna have to fix those, and it's not gonna be as simple as just like, oh, we're gonna cut this part off and redo it. I have a feeling we're gonna have to redo the whole thing completely after the first one. So the first one's basically gonna be like a test run. The second one is gonna be like, all right, this is the actual finished product. So maybe after we kind of master how to do this, we can make like a special version of Nezuko for like to take to a Demon Slayer event or whatever. But for the main one, for like my first one, I thought we need an iconic character, a timeless character that will be around forever, that we can do multiple times. And what better character than the probably most popular kind of, not anime, but anime-ish character right now, and that is Hatsune Miku. So yeah, Hatsune Miku is going to be like the best option for this in my opinion. Now, there is a few problems that come with Hatsune Miku here, most notably these little guys. Having twin tails, and big twin tails at that, like I cannot just make twin tails that go like here. They're going to have to be quite big, and they're going to have to be quite fluffy because, they can't be like just kind of, small, because that kind of defeats the purpose. They also can't be like big puppy dog ears whenever they're done. Like I can't make it look like I'm Pluto from Disney. I have to make them actually like look like hair to an extent, and I also have to not make them look too realistic. Like I don't want to use actual hair because that wouldn't work with the design thing we're doing. So it's going to be a process of making hair and twin tails that look good. Not only that, but they have to match the rest of her hair, but like it's gonna have to be kind of flexible. Like we don't want these to be like firm, we want them to kind of flow. So that's gonna be a whole saga of us figuring out how to do these things. I also thought it'd be really neat, and this is like being very optimistic, that we can figure out all of this and it is not a major malfunction. But if we can figure out the hair and the head and everything like that, it would be neat to make it a body that could be interchangeable with other Miku outfits. For instance, like if we wanted to go with more of a like World is Mine look, maybe the fitness boxing look, whatever, we can do that. Brazilian Miku, not going to do that, but example. But we could kind of make Miku's outfits different if we wanted to for different events. Like say we, kind of dress her up for New York, then we dress her up for something else. This is a very easy way to do kind of different styles of Miku, even though we'd be using the same Miku every time. Like I said, that's very optimistic because first we have to make this outfit, and that's not going to be easy. There's other things that we have to think about, like, with the arms, like if it's this big, like if her arms are this wide, then we also have to like make the body that's like, because I feel like if the arms are like really big, it no longer is more of a mascot and it's more of like just it doesn't look as good. I want it to look chibi, I want it to look cute, and if that doesn't work, we're gonna scrap it. We're gonna start over. This may be months that we're doing this. It may take us 7 months to perfect this. I may go through a truckload of foam before we can nail this, but I can promise you we're gonna figure this out. One way or another, we're gonna make Miku into an or a mascot. We're gonna do it. So anyway, making Hatsune Miku will be coming in 2 weeks, so stay tuned for that. If you're interested, I hope you will check them out. Some of the episodes might be kind of boring because you may say, well, I've made outfits like this before, I've played these games before with Hatsune Miku, and now you're gonna be like, oh, I know how to do this, and he's such a noob at it. But maybe you would say, hey, I've done this before, let me give you a tip on it and how you can do this. Or, hey, the eye holes do this with them, whatever. Give me tips on it because that is really going to help me make this process smooth. And then once we figure it out, then I can make better videos on telling you how to do this. So yes, this is not a tutorial on how to make a cosplay. This is me figuring out how to make a cosplay with you and Hatsune Miku. So anyway, I hope you will watch that. Like I said, the finale for moving the anime collection will be next Sunday, so stay tuned for that as well as a bunch of other videos in between. So we do have a lot coming. This last month has been really good for the channel, actually, in my size anyway. It's been good for that. In no small part to her. She's done quite a lot. This specific Nindroid, it's got like 50,000 views to watch me unbox this Nindroid. Don't know why, but cool. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, other videos, whatever. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you do enjoy that. Comment down below if you enjoy this and you're looking forward to it. Let me know. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys very soon.